Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea. If you're new here, if you're not new, welcome back. Appreciate you coming back. If you are new, please subscribe. Feel free to leave in the comments below that you're new, introduce yourself. If you're not following me on Instagram, feel free to do so. I love being able to connect with y'all, share cringiness with y'all, and just get to know you a little bit better. Also, quick shout out to everyone over the past week, literally from last Wednesday until yesterday, which was Sunday, sending me all of the cringy things. Because of that, I'm able to film literally 4 videos back to back right now so that I can get them out for y'all, and that way I'm able to post more videos in between my deep dive videos as well. So I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. It might look a little bit different today. I might change things in like editing, but I don't have my ring light on just because like it's so pretty outside and I feel like there's like so much natural lighting coming in here right now. So we're just gonna vibe with that. And my eyeballs hurt, so I want to keep on my glasses, and I feel like it looks dumb when you see like my ring light in my glasses. If you would like to watch any of my other anti-MLM or educational content, go right up there. It's up there. And then also I have a bunch of channels of my favorite anti-MLM content creators linked down below, including but not limited to Deanna Mims and Isabella Lanter. They are both my jam. If you like me even a little bit, you'll most likely love them. So as you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be doing another top fails video, and I'm really excited about it. I feel like I don't need to do disclaimers anymore, just because even when I do them, people just don't care. So, oh well. Either way, I always have a disclaimer in my description box at the very bottom, so feel free to disregard it. Feel free to take it into consideration. You're gonna do whatever you want to do anyways. So this first video was actually posted by the MLM Boss Babe on Instagram. They post really funny stuff. And so it's 3 slides, and the first one says, "This elite paparazzi consultant doesn't want to hear your excuses, okay?"
Guys, if I could do what I've done being a full-blown functioning alcoholic, people have zero excuse on making their business work.
And then the next slide, which was really funny, says, "I can't be the only one whose jaw dropped when she said that," right? Like, imagine putting yourself on blast like that for like that type of culture or behavior, or just for that to be normal for you put that on there. It's so strange. Like, don't get me wrong, Monat, Arbonne, all those ones really do, you know, show their butt and embarrass themselves, but the less desirable MLMs, the reps for those ones, Paparazzi, Unique, It Works, Beachbody, those ones really show their ass like most of the time. Not their actual butt, you get what I mean. They embarrass themselves even more, and like in a way more messy way.
And you feel like the business opportunity isn't for you, you literally get 100% of your money back. A full entire refund right back into your account as long as you send back the box of products. Even if you used almost the entire shampoos, conditioners, treatments that come in your product pack, you send back whatever is left. It could literally be this much, and you will still get 100% of your refund back, okay? So you have nothing to lose, like I said. So with that being said, guys, I really strongly challenge you to just try it out for yourself. Try the products, try the business opportunity. If you want to start as a client, that's fine, do that. You don't have to join the business right now, but I strongly advise that you just give it a chance for yourself, because listening to others or listening to reviews or just watching and wondering and keep like staying on the sidelines is literally doing nothing for your confidence, your hair, your skin, or your life, and it's not putting any money in your pocket. So why not take the chance?
Okay, so I thought that one was interesting, and I wanted to share that because she touched on the refund, and with that, according to the website, yes, they do have a 30-day 100% money back guarantee, except for you have to pay shipping to get it back. And also, it's not from the day that you get the products, it's from the day that you sign up. So I think that's a little bit misleading as well. And then also, like I said, you do have to pay for the shipping back. And then if it's over the 30 days, then it's only like a certain amount. Like it's not 100%, it's like a lower refund. And then also, again, you're paying for shipping back. It's only for unused and sealed products. So it's not technically 100% money back guarantee, because technically you are losing money, even if it's just the shipping. And from what I've heard, they make it very difficult to return things. For instance, you won't hear back from them or won't be able to get a hold of them for a few days. The reason why I always tell people that if you're unsure about it and you want a refund, don't go to your upline, because they're going to convince you to wait till you get it, test it out a few times, and then by the time you're ready to return it, it's way too close to that 30 days, and then most likely it's going to be past it, and then it's actually going to be more of an inconvenience and cost you more money to send stuff back rather than just try to make your money back. So that's kind of how they get you. One of the many ways they bamboozle you. And then she also said, you standing on the sidelines isn't putting money in your pocket. Really, you not joining isn't putting money in her pocket. That's the only reason they ever want you to join, is because you are a sign-up bonus to them. You are a paycheck to them. And if anyone ever says, oh, well, no, I think you would be really good at it. Yeah, and then that would benefit you. Like, you're just a paycheck to these people. And she said, don't do reviews. Don't talk to people. Like, what? So you don't want someone to make an educated decision. You don't want them to research it. There's a difference between being indecisive and educated. Next, we're going to look at one that we've watched this girl like 3 times. She was the one that was in the video that I posted, highlighting like the sad truth of being in an MLM. You know, it showed her like a recruitment video, and then within that same month, it showed her posting a video of her like breaking down. And I didn't even think about this one aspect. Someone in my comment section mentioned it, and they were like, well, it's the end of the month. She's crying about not ranking up. And what if she's just doing that to like throw a pity party so that she'll rank up? And the thing that sucks is that like she did rank up like after that. However, there's kind of a trend there because she's posting this Instagram story about being sad or whatever and how hard this job is. And it was also the 28th of the month. So I'm assuming it's so hard because she's not meeting her goals. This one's like 6 minutes, so we're gonna stop every now and then and break it down.
Good morning, you guys. So I wanted to get on. I know I haven't been on much. I've been kind of working in the background. Haven't been doing too good the last few days mentally. And today, no different. I thought that it would be. But it's not, and I just wanted to come on and be a little real and raw. I just got done crying in case.
Isn't it convenient how she's real and raw at like the end of the month? Funny how that works out.
In case you can't tell. And I haven't cried in a long time, and it kind of sucked. I don't miss that feeling. But I wanted to be honest about, like I usually am, about how hard this business is sometimes, and being a mentor and having 260 plus women below you, it's hard. It is really freaking hard.
So I always try to do like a little bit of digging on the people that I include in my videos. Sometimes it's hard to actually figure out like what rank they are. It's not always that easy because a lot of times you can't just like go to their Monat website, because actually at the top of their Monat website it does show like what thing they're at, you know, like what rank they are. Like it'll say their name and then it'll say like their rank and I think where they're from or where they're located. This girl's been in Monat for like 2 years now. She is the market mentor level, which is the like first qualifying like Cadillac Motor Club level. It's the 7th rank within the company. She's been at that rank for about 7 months now. After 3 months of being at that rank, you're able to go get your Cadillac. So she's been able to go get her Cadillac now for 4 months, but she still hasn't gotten it. Why? I think we all know why.
You know why.
Hard because I want to make, and having those women looking to you for advice, and you're making the trainings, you are doing the best that you can to accommodate everything but when it comes down to it, it's really hard because when you hear things from people and through social media, it hurts. Like, I am still a human. I have feelings. I care about people a lot. And it becomes hard because I'm in upline, I have downlines, they have downlines, and it becomes hard when
My downlines have downlines. 260 people below you, that's a lot. That's a lot. It's a lot of fucking people.
multiple different downlines, which is what we want. We want our girls to feel comfortable to come and talk to us no matter where you are, no matter how high or low or whatever. That doesn't mean anything to us. Like, we are still working towards goals, and we are still working towards the same goal. So whatever you need from me or Britton or Jenny, like, we want our girls to feel comfortable to come to us. And we help anybody that comes to us. And it becomes hard when you have so many women coming to you daily, and we can't check in with a bunch of women every single day. It's literally like, it is honestly unrealistic to think that I can check in with every single girl that is on my team every single day to see how they're doing. And I do my best. If I know that, like, if I'm closer with some and I'm not as close with others, which is okay. Like, they have other people that they're close with and the whatever. But I can't check in with all 260 plus women every single day. How are you doing mentally? How are you doing emotionally?
So my question is really just a statement. It shouldn't be your responsibility to check on other people's mental and emotional status when it comes to like your job. Like, that's not a job requirement. Like, it's not on your list of duties. It's because you're in a cult. That's why.
But it gets hard, especially when that isn't getting done for yourself. When it gets hard because you're not doing good mentally or emotionally, and people aren't checking in with you. It becomes hard.
And she doesn't have anyone to check in on her because she doesn't have friends outside of this MLM. Like, she's already said multiple times, especially in past videos we've watched, that she like doesn't have friends outside of her MLM, and like her friends that aren't in it have like blocked her and like don't talk to her anymore. You're in a cult. Call your dad. You're in a cult.
Hard to reach out to other people, if that makes sense. And it is just hard. I know that I've said hard a bazillion times, but being a leader is not easy. And community is a big, big, big part of this business. And I don't know what I would do without Britton or Jenny or even Sierra, even though she's not doing the business as much anymore. And Bria and like some of my best friends who I may not talk to as much since they stopped the business, but my business is my first priority. Getting up to my income goals and getting to where I don't have to stress about money, and just getting to a place where I am good, where I feel like I have hit my goals and everything. But like, if this was, let's say I owned a coffee stand and I hired some women and they needed money, but they also wanted friendships. It would be business first and then friendships. And that is how I run. That is how any business works. You get hired, and
Is Tony watching The Greatest Showman loud as shit? What is he? Yeah, Tony's watching The Greatest Showman loud as shit in the other room. Just completely lost my train of thought. I don't know where I was. I went into Tony's man cave and he's like listening or just blaring The Greatest Showman. We like musicals. We're musical people. Okay. I think I know where I was.
It's your job. This is a job. This is my business. This is what pays my freaking bills. And let's say that I quit this business. Lord knows that would never happen. But let's say I quit it. I would expect Jenny and Britton to not talk to me as much. But I know that while I am in this business, and yes, we may talk mainly about business stuff, I know that I can talk to Jenny and Britton about literally anything going on in my life. I know that if I called them at 2 a.m.,
if those are your best friends, they should still talk to you. It's not like y'all are seeing each other every day anyway, so it can't really be compared to how, for instance, yes, if you're very close with someone at work and you're seeing them every day and then you leave and go to another employer, of course you're not going to talk to them every day probably still. However, you're still going to talk to them, but it just proves how these relationships and MLMs aren't real. They're fake. After you aren't serving the person who you're friends with, and after you get out of the business, you don't benefit them financially anymore. So therefore, why would they do anything with you? And then also one thing that is insane, she said, let's say I quit this business. Lord knows that would never happen. Did y'all watch my signs that your MLM is really a cult video? Because that's one of these signs, saying one, that you would never leave, like for any reason, and just like not being able to find a reason to leave. That's crazy. This girl comes on social media constantly, a lot of them do, and they complain about how hard it is, and say like that it's just not for everyone, it's really hard, blah blah blah, and like they're crying and they're not meeting their goals and they don't have any money and they're struggling, but then they don't get out. She could make so much more money just in sales, and then she would actually have freedom and be able to not work 12-hour shifts.
They would answer their phone. I know that if I was bawling my eyes out and I was having a really bad mental health day, that they would take time out of their day to talk to me and be my friends and support me and love on me and help me fill my cup. And that is what is important to me. We hit goals together, we level up together, but I know. All right, these are the last slides, but bottom line, this business isn't easy. Being a leader isn't easy. Pleasing every single type of person isn't easy. Connecting with hundreds of women daily, how they're doing mentally and emotionally, is not realistic. And it's just not easy. If this was easy, anybody would do it. Anybody could do it. But yes, it is worth it. Yes, it is definitely rewarding in the good times, but in the hard times, it's hard. It's freaking hard. And I've been through it. And today is a pretty bad day already, and it's not even 10 a.m. So be kind to people and don't put judgments on it.
A few things just to end that one. I've been a manager, I've led teams, I've been in charge of a lot of people, and it's not easy. She's right. It can be difficult, especially when there's so many different personalities. But one thing that would make it a lot harder is if I had to, or if I was expected to, check in with people and check in with them regarding their mental status and their emotional status, and having that weigh on me. No, thank you. No. And also, I think it proves as well that like why, she even said, she's like, I have uplines, I have downlines, they have downlines, blah, blah, blah. Like, why is she putting it on herself to check in on everyone else's downline is what it seems like. Like she's saying she has 260 people under her. But shouldn't she just be checking on like the people right below her, and then they have their own teams and they have their own teams? Like, why are you checking in on every single one of them? That makes no sense. I also think that that can also happen maybe when you are just recruiting anyone and everyone and you feel like you have to check in on them constantly because they're not doing good, because you shouldn't have recruited them because they are not going to succeed. Like 99% of people don't. But also, all of this is why you need to have friends outside of an MLM. If you are in an MLM, obviously just don't join one in the first place. But if you are in one, this is why it is so important for you to get out, but to have friends outside of it. It sounds like this girl has no friends, and I bet you the person who recruited her saw that and took advantage of it. And then also, I bet her downline saw this Instagram story and worked harder or was more motivated or something, which is a real weird way to be motivated by your boss telling you how stressed she is and how she's not doing well. Like, that doesn't motivate me. I want to do well for myself, not for you. But then again, in an MLM, I don't know. It's very strange. Okay, two last ones. Yeah, just two more left.
Sunday, happy November 1st. I'm coming on here super pumped because November is going to be an amazing month for my business, for my team. There's so much to come, and I'm coming on here to let you guys know that November 1st is the best time to start your business. Join my team because you have the full 30 days to run with your business. Meaning, you can either run with it, or you can either join because you've been watching from the sidelines and you finally want to get a feel of it, and you have the entire 30 days to see if it's for you, if you love it, if you want to continue doing it, and if you don't, which it's a low percent.
So she said it's November 1st and it's the best time to join because you'll have the full 30 days. What? Don't you always have a full 30 days to like for the 30-day like money back guarantee? So what would make this month different? And wasn't last month and the month before that and the week before that and the few days before that and last quarter and last year, weren't all those times also the best time to join? Realistically, the best time to join an MLM is never. But if I had to give an answer, it would be within the first 3 years, and only if you have the money.
You can get your money back and nothing changes. There's nothing to lose, only to gain. Okay, so
She said that it's a low percent of people that return their starter kits, but it's like, who's keeping track of that? Because I'm not going to trust any numbers that Monat comes out with that shows like how many people return it. Because really that's not even, I feel like that's not even a good way to like keep track of that. I feel like that number doesn't really tell us much anyways, because some people could just keep it and just eat that loss and not return it, or they're past the 30 days, or they've had so much trouble getting a hold of customer service. Like that's one of the main things I hear. And then the 30 days pass and they're like, okay, well, I already lost this money. I'm not going to get it back. And I opened some of the products, so I'm not going to be able to get my money back. So I'll just, whatever, I'll eat it. This girl's so dumb. And then she said there's nothing to lose, only to gain. It's not technically true, because you can lose money, you can lose your friends, you can lose your family, you can lose all other types of relationships, you can lose your self-respect, other people's perception of you. Did I already say your hair? You can lose your hair and time. Then that's just a few things to mention. And also, no offense to 22-year-olds out there or people in that age range who are in MLMs or just in general, but for the love of whatever God you believe in, don't take financial or business advice from a 20-something-year-old that's in an MLM. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Also, she's using like a blurring filter. Why are you using a blurring filter on your hair if your hair's so nice? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, here's the last one. Like 70 of you guys sent this to me and it was amazing. It makes me so happy.
Buy me. Buy me from that girl from your high school that you haven't talked to in 6 years. No, I won't make your hair fall out. No. Oh my God. What's an MLM? What?
It's so funny though. Oh God, it made me so happy. All right, guys, so that is it for this video. I'm literally gonna change my shirt. I might not even change my shirt, but I probably should. I am gonna film a bunch of other videos right now, so I'll see you in my next one. Bye.